Hey y'all, hey, it's Renee. Hey, hi, how are you today? I hope you have been having a fabulous Monday. And that this message found you well, of course. But get straight into the message. As you can see, it's already laid out before you. Now, you can also see we are moving quite a bit. So in order to really get a good view of the cards, I have to hold this bad boy. So we're going to do that. 33 could be significant to you. But diving straight into this message, it seems that you have the audacity. In whatever shape, form, or fashion, it's the audacity for me. Now, whoever you may be, you have definitely been given the divine audacity, okay? So, before I even go there, I want to start with the prayer card, which reads, perhaps this is the moment for which you have been created. Esther 4:14. So 4:14 could be very significant to you. Also, that is the card for the month. So, yeah, that will be sitting there. And I believe in another reading I have mentioned that card. But anyway, affirm, I am now fully living in all my divine audacity. Ashe. So, before I can really get things moving today, thinking about the message and just different things, knowing that I had to get this message out today because I didn't prepare it yesterday like I was supposed to, but nonetheless, I've been on Audacity lately. Now, let's just say, affirmations are definitely here for you. There's a lot of creative energy, a lot of I'm getting rainbow, especially because of the colors present. So something about God's promises to you. It's more than one promise that's coming through, whatever that means to you. But I guess, if you will, I would say notes, but they're technically definitions. So we have first, audacity, a willingness to take bold risks, daring, boldness, fearlessness, rude or disrespectful behavior, impedance. Impudence. Also, I have doing what someone else wouldn't dare, courage or confidence of a kind that other people find shocking or rude. And then we have divine, extremely good, pleasant, or enjoyable, godlike, or in that image too. So, paraphrasing some things that are in the Bible as well, you are made in God's image. So, a lot of things that God is you are co-created for, and you have that divine essence in you. I feel like at some points you could have played small. You could have even felt small. You could have been groomed to be small. Hearing too big for your britches. And might have had people that tried their best and did their best to bring you down a few pegs. But whoever you are, where you are at this very time, that divine audacity has been awakened. And you are divine audacity. It's the divine audacity of God to create you. It's the divine audacity of God to put you in places where you shine, regardless of what was done to you, of what was tried against you. It was the divine audacity of God to place you exactly where He did, knowing that you would indeed thrive, grow, outgrow, and shake the very foundation of where He placed you. And now you have risen in such a beauty to where you wear that divine audacity, that audaciousness as a badge of honor, as that mink coat, that favorite tie. You wear it proudly. You have earned it. You have sacrificed for it. You have been through the fire and definitely earned every ounce of it. And some are finding it rude, disrespectful, how you move about the cabin, how you move about this place, this world, with such audaciousness about you, boldness, brazen. You know exactly who you are, what you're worth, what you've experienced, and what wisdom you've gained in the process. And with that, of course you have the audacity, the divine audacity. So we have affirmation cards that read, I am fearless in the face of challenges. And they hate that. How does this person go through all these things and still they rise, still they smile, still they captivate others in complete awe of how did you do that? How did you manage? Because there's a specific saying, couldn't be me. And usually it's used in the sense of basically you done something stupid or something that nobody else would be caught dead doing. But baby, in this sense, it couldn't be them because they know they couldn't survive that. They couldn't go on after that. But you're a warrior, strong and mighty, full of grace, power, and hope. Fearless, divinity, audacity. Scream, yell, freak the fuck out, then go get shit done. You might show a little upset. You might scream, yell, fuss, cuss, throw things. Let's work on that one. But regardless, you get things done. You might even cry. But you are getting things done. Take that release in a more healthy way. But screaming is healthy too. Depends on how you do it. But take that release. Shake it off and remind yourself, I got this. Again and again. I fucking refuse to let anyone else dictate my path. And immediately I'm brought to family things, family ties, relational ties, best friends, friendships, people who influenced you in big ways. But now you have taken control of this vessel, of this ship, of this plane, of this car, And you are navigating your own life fearlessly with all of your audacity. Because who's going to stop you? Because where they say no, there's a yes around the corner. I am a boss, calling the shots and making things happen. Because remember, you getting shit done. Who are they to think that they can be a boss? Who are they to think that they can run a business? Who are they to think that they're better than us because they can do these things? Who are they to come from where we have come from and do these things that we could never have imagined? Who are they? Who do they think they are? But the audacity of you, baby, you know who you are. Without a shadow of a doubt. You know who you are. And you know who you're not. You shed that old form of you, that old skin. You've parted with those old habits, old demons, old places and spaces, higher heights, new dimensions, elevation, elevation, elevation. You're riding the elevator up. Ding, penthouse. You're going all the way to the top. All the way to the top. I am a badass who takes risk and boldly steps outside of my comfort zone. You have went places nobody could imagine that you'd go. Even you couldn't imagine that you would reach and get to these places, but you're here. You're going. You're striving. You're moving. Elevation, elevation, elevation. And still you rise. War wounds, battle scars, and still you rise. People trying to pull you back down and tell you you're nothing. And still you rise. The audacity of you to believe in your power, to believe in your presence, to believe in your spirit, to believe in a God who cannot be seen, but oh, is he felt. To believe that you are not like another, cut from a special cloth, a divine cloth. You grow, you develop, you thrive continuously right before their eyes. They scream magic, magician, witch, warlock. They scream it because they can't fathom how. I know them. I know him. I know her. We've come from the same places and spaces. We've done some of the same things that should have kept them in the same spot that I'm in. How? But God had a plan for you. But God had his hand on you. But God is still working on and through you. You are anointed for this time, for this now, for this power, Took a little minute to tap into it, to get reacquainted. But you are here right now. You're remembering, reawakening, reviving your spirit, your soul to who you are, who God says you are. When a door opens, walk through it and begin again. I wanted to stay on that, but I'm brought to the hearts. Everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. I'm brought to the heart when it comes to opening new doors. The audacity for you to still believe in love. After heartbreak and headache and abuse and neglect and betrayal, one after the other, still your heart is just as big and pure and open and free. You smile, you live as though nothing has ever happened to you. The audacity of you. To believe that you deserve love. That every desire that you have, every goal that you seek, in whatever way you seek it, love, finances, family, whatever. What you seek is seeking you. Your energy is already pulling it in. And God is saying, when this new door opens, as this new door opens, while this new door is open, baby, walk through it. Begin again. Don't fear starting over. Don't fear starting anew. There's so many people who are scared of it. But again, we talk about that boldness, that daring fearlessness, the audacity. Because some people refuse. They give up. But not you. Audacity, honey, is a gift. Because when the world says no, the audacity of you says, I think the fuck not. I'm gonna get my yes. One way or another. Maybe not with you. And I thank you for your time. And I thank you for your energy. But I know my yes is here. I know my yes is coming. I know my yes is now. It's just not with you. There are many doors that lead to the place you truly belong. Because when a new door opens, it is up to you to walk through it and begin again. You may have taken a door that didn't fulfill what you wanted it to fulfill. But let's not forget it fulfilled its purpose to teach you something that you needed to know before you got to that new door. And at that point of walking in, lessons have been learned and new paths have been taken. And there are many roads, doors, and avenues that are taking you to where you truly belong. Where you will have reciprocation of what you give and more. You are an original, so let yourself follow your own heart. I said it already, you cut from a different cloth. The audacity of you to live in your essence, your originality, to be authentic, to not wear a mask like the most of them, but to step out on faith with your heart open and flowing and following the beat of your own drum, listening to the beat of your own drum and letting it guide you, your intuition. They call you crazy amongst other things, for they don't understand. And I hear, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They don't know what this is. This is not an agreement between them, but a divine assignment and agreement between you and the Creator. As I mentioned before, this divinity, this divine audacity is a gift that has been given to you. Caring to go where no man or woman has gone before. You're a record breaker. Maybe that's something that God has in store for you. Here, Guinness Book of World Records or something, however that goes. That's something that you're going to do that's going to shock the world. That's going to be so big that it is documented in books for the world to see. Your heart always knows the way. Simply trust it. The audacity of you to follow your heart. I've hurt you. I've all but taken you out. And still you have the audacity to rise up, to get up again. They want you to stay down. But the boldness, the brazenness of you says, no, I might be a little beat up, a little wore down, a little tired, a little achy, a little tore up, but I'm going to get up again and again and again and again. And again. The audacity of you. You're cultivating, pouring into new things. Jobs, careers, business. You're watching it grow. And I just realized that I know I said something before about a rainbow. That's not a rainbow, but the colors are here. The arch is there. Here, Ark of the Covenant. The promises of God is here. They are here. They are happening. So you have creativity, charity, community. work. You could be giving back to your community through creative interest, creative projects. As I look at this again, it looks like some drips is pouring into feeding this flower nutrients from yourself. So, and it's a bulb. It's not in bloom yet. You may have kids that you are pouring into with this arc dome figure. They are protected, divinely protected. You protect them, of course, but they are definitely protected. Blood, sweat, and tears that you pour into them are noticed. Or you can just be pouring into your community. Developing new projects for the community, things like parks and rec centers. A garden. Also, it's giving me reaching out. You could be reaching out to some place in your community as far as volunteer opportunities, a creative volunteer opportunity. It's on your heart to give right now. With these hands, it's giving me each one teach one and no child left behind. I'm not sure what that's about, but the creativity with the paintbrushes, it's given picking straws. So I guess in a way delegating tasks as well. Figuring out who drew the short straw. You could feel like you have drawn the short stick in life. Could have felt that way for a long time. But now you're starting to see the bigger picture. Life after healing. Life after growth. And now you have healed and grown enough to give back, to share it. And brought back to the divine audacity again, the audacity of you to not only heal from these things, from these inconveniences, these major heartbreaking inconveniences, but you have the audacity to fix yourself to help heal others and help others up. And reach back down the pipe to help others come up and thrive and find their way and grow and live and be free again and walk through these doors and shake off what they've been through. That woe is me, and continue to strive again and again and again. Elevation, elevation, elevation. It looks good on you. You have been given the divine audacity. And that is the message for today. A motivational Monday message. If you made it this far, please give a like, comment, subscribe if you will, if you choose. And until then, I love you. Later, bye.